Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. So looking at gold from the daily perspective, we'll see how market will open tonight. However, gold is at a very interesting area, so I'm expecting majorly two things. Okay, I would expect gold to to have some reaction towards at least near this zone and near this bottom zone here. That's if it has no significant reaction here on top, it may react nicely on the bottom, on the bottom zone there, in the bottom zone, yes. However, I'm expecting something like this. Either we'll see a reaction here to target this high, or or, or there's going to be a break to the downside, or going break to the downside to reach this particular area and see some sort of a push to the upside. Or the last one is gold breaking through all these areas and free falling to the downside. So these are the possibilities I'm seeing on gold. So I'll be watching gold in this area to see if I can pick up an entry or a setup to take me higher, or see if these levels will be invalidated for a continuation sale. If gold starts pushing up, would expect gold to at least push up. This is the safe target. This would be my safe target. However, there's a possibility that gold can push to that level higher, or even completely go higher to take out that high. Okay, but for now I was just looking to buy gold, just take out this high when it gives me a good reaction either on this level or this particular level downside there. So here is our beaker here. So this area, the area I've marked, okay, that's been tested, but the freshest zone you can say would be this one. This being also below the session's low, it's a very good area. If price comes lower, then you expect some sort of a buy there. Looking at BTC, USD, BTC USD. All right, so for this one, mm, similar to gold, really. Okay, 30 minutes is kind of bearish. Let's see what's happening on the weekly. Took out weekly highs, so we could have some sales here. Okay, took out the weekly highs there. All right, let's see what's happening here. Okay, so that's where we are on the daily there. Okay, so with BTC, really, I have something similar to that of gold, I can say, similar to that of gold. But let's see, overall bearish on BTC. Overall bearish BTC, we see that price already broke this low, which is a very important area. Price broke it up. The move that broke it began from somewhere here, so I would expect this high to be some sort of inducement here. I don't want to sell from there. However, I would be comfortable selling from this zone, particularly here. So if BTC decides to go up, I would be expecting, I would be looking for sales somewhere on top there, somewhere there. That would be a very safe area to look for sales from. very good area to look for sales from. Yeah, overall still bearish on BTC. We'll see what happens, or if price now decides to break this low. If we could break this low, then we'll see can get some sort of continuation to the downside, some structure here. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, NAS 100. Okay, so for NAS, let's see, where are you, Nazi? Okay, so NAS, um, everything is free falling. Everything is free falling. Majorly bearish. Don't have to look much now that we're going down. Bearish. Okay, let's see. All right, so with NAS, seems like we still have some more bears coming in. So this low was swept. This was just a sweep. Price never significantly closed below. So two things can happen with this kind of movement. I'm expecting a push probably to this imbalance here and a continuation to the lower side. Yeah, I'm not expecting us to go further up, but it can push to this zone. However, I'm just expecting price to push at least to the imbalance, and we look for some more sales to go down. That's because there's no closure here, so I'm expecting some sort of uh, sell momentum to begin from here, breaking this low completely. So this was just a sweep, just a grab of liquidity, not really just a grab of liquidity really. So I'm expecting some body closure here. So we'll see what happens here. Although it could actually even just push down and close immediately from there.